We're just going to do question number 1 right now. We're going to try to find coordinates for these 8 corners right here. So let's look at the first one, and let's look at A as our first one. So right here we get this guy is the same x, z, or has the same x and z coordinates as this point, and has the same y and z coordinates of this point, which we can see right here. This is 3, so we write it as the x, y, and the z coordinates. So this is 3, 0, 0. This guy right here is going to be 2. This one right here is going to be 0, 2, 0. This point right here is going to be 1, 0, 0. So you just write the x coordinate followed by the y coordinate followed by the z coordinate pretty intuitively. And then this guy right here is going to be 0, 0, 1, because it's right there is, right here is the 0, 0 for the x, and then we just go up by 1 on the z coordinate. So let's first check our point A here, and we can see here we get 3 is our x coordinate, and then we get 2 is our y coordinate, and then 0 is also our z coordinate because it's level there. It's sharing the same x and z coordinates as this point right here, and it's sharing the same y and z coordinates as this point right here. So we get 3, 2, 0. And now let's check out this point right here. And that is going to have the same x and y coordinates as this point does right here, but it's going to have a different z coordinate. It's going to have the same z coordinate as this guy, which has the z coordinate of 1. So we're going to get 3, 2, 1. And now let's go over to this corner right here. That one is going to have the same x and y coordinates, x and z coordinates as this guy, and it's going to have the same y and z coordinates as this guy. So we are going to just write that guy right here as 1, because it has the same x coordinate there, and then it has the same y coordinate as this guy, so that's this guy, so that's 2, and then it's going to have the same z coordinate as both of them, so that's 0 right there, 1, 2, 0. And now let's go up here, and that's going to have the same x and y coordinates, but it's going to have a different z coordinate. It's going to have that z coordinate of 1. So this guy should be 1, 2, 1. So now we've got these 4 corners all taken care of, and we have to jump over to this corner. And it's going to be something pretty similar, but instead of doing this 2 value, basically instead of looking at this 2 value here, we're going to be looking at this guy, and it's going to be 0, so that's the x value of this point, and 5, that's the y value, and 0 is the z coordinate. So we're going to do the same thing with these guys, just it's going to be everywhere you see a 2, it's going to be replaced with 5, because this is the same y value for all 4 of these coordinates. So here, let's go through the same process, starting up right here. That has, again, the same x and z coordinates as this point right here. It has the same y and z coordinates as this guy. So that's 3, 5, 0. Then this guy right here is going to be the same deal. It's going to be it has a y value of 1, but then it's also still going to have the same x and y values as this point right here. So it's 3, 5, 1. Our point B right here is going to be sorry, let's actually start off with C, not B, and our point C right here is going to have 5 and 0 as its y and z, and right here, and then it's going to have 1 and 0 as its x and z coordinates. And then jumping up to B is going to be the same basic idea here, except we're going to have 1 as its y coordinate. So we get 1, 5, 1. Cool. Pretty natural generalization of your normal x, y